Hi, I'm Toni, and this is your daily tarot reading. Let's see, what messages do we have for you today? I caught that between my knees. That is some talent, y'all. It's time to take action. Let's see what else we have. It's time to take action. We also have your hard work is paying off. And lastly, we have, oh, you got two cards. You got a bonus card today. You are very close to achieving your goal, and don't let your past hold you back. I think this is some of the most direct and actionable advice I have ever seen on this channel, probably ever. Maybe in all my tarot readings in the history of 25 years of tarot readings. This is amazing. All right, so you've been really working hard, okay? I love both of these are the new moon, so the potential for something new to begin, right? Excuse me. And so you've been putting in a lot of effort. Perhaps it may not be so much that you've been taking action. Maybe it's been studying or doing research or just kind of behind the scenes getting things in place so that when the time is right, it's time to take action. But it looks like your hard work is paying off because now it's time to take action. It's saying you are very close to achieving your goal. And the thing is that I feel this very loudly from quite a few of you here who are watching this. Pay attention. It says, don't let your past hold you back. So for a lot of you, this is where your ceiling is, where maybe your financial ceiling is, or your potential ceiling is. And so what I mean to say is, a lot of you have gotten very close. You've worked very hard in the past. You've come very close to achieving your goals. But just before you break through that glass ceiling, just before you reach that next level, a lot of times there is that little inner self-saboteur who likes to show up in your past. And the self-saboteur maybe is like, oh, you can't do this, or oh, you know, what if? And so you put the brakes on and you don't go any further and you don't go climb any higher past up that ladder, you know, through that ceiling. So you don't know or realize what your true potential could be. And so this is saying, don't let your past hold you back. For some of you who have self-sabotaged in the past, this is time to recognize those patterns so that you can achieve your goals, so that your hard work can be realized. And for some of you, this is also your fears. In the past, you've stopped yourself from going forward, from trying something new, or taking it to the next level because your fears have slowed you down. And so they're asking you to recognize, is this your fear talking? Is this your ego stopping you from moving forward? Because you know, your ego, even if the thing that you're moving towards is so much better than where you are now, your ego can't predict what's coming, and so it stops you from moving forward, from trying something new, from going to that next level, because it can't see what's coming. So it just kind of keeps you in a holding pattern. But this is your chance to say, hey, ego, step back. I got this. I trust my intuition. My intuition is guiding me forward. And so I'm not going to be held back. I'm going to go after it. Okay, so let's see, what does the tarot have to say about all of that. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, guides of whoever is watching, what messages do we have for them today? All right, so let's see how you got here. What brought us to this? Perhaps this will show us what happened in the past. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We also have up the Chariot. And lastly, in the past, we have, that's way too many. They try to give us about 20 cards. If we did that, we'd be here all day, but you did get a bonus card. You got the Hanged Man, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. And so it looks like there is definitely been something that you try to go after in the past, some type of forward movement. That was probably you put a lot of effort into. You were going after, you were chasing it, but something just kind of stopped you. Okay, again, this feels, this is the Hanged Man. This is Pisces. Pisces being the water sign. So water has to do with our emotions. Okay, so this could have been something, an emotional response that we had to something that stopped us. But we have the Queen of Disc, and it's very interesting because she also is a feminine energy, just like the Hanged Man with the water signs here. But she is the Pentacles, the Earth sign. And so these are very different because she's very grounded, where the Hanged Man is that water sign. So, it's that energy of flow. The Queen of Discs was very grounded. And so there's something about your fears stopped you. Your fears kind of held you in place. Now, the thing about that, though, is this dream, though it may have been not realized, maybe it was deferred, you haven't given up on it. I think this is kind of a beautiful card in this position, the Queen of Discs, because it's saying, hey, you know what? You didn't forget that about this. This is not something you ever fully let go of, let's say. It's just that maybe the dream has evolved now. So let's find out. We're in the present. So let's see where we're at here. Look who shows up. What a beautiful, strong start. There is Leo and the Sun. And also, I failed to mention Chariot. That is Cancer. Okay. So we have the Sun. We have the Hermit. There's Virgo showing up. And look who shows up. First, we have the Queen of Discs. And now we have the King of Discs, the King of Pentacles. And so it's saying, hey, it is your time. It's very interesting. These two cards together, the Hangman and the Hermit. Very different energies, okay? The Hangman, Pisces, the Hermit, Virgo, so water and earth again. But both of these are about standing alone, learning to be introspective, learning the lessons that you need to learn on your own. Nobody can teach you these lessons. These are just situations and experiences that you have to go through so you can learn these lessons. But what's interesting is the Hangman often comes at a price. It's often some type of punishment, whether it's fear or ego or something, but there's something that holds you back. Literally, it stalls you. Where if you'll notice, the Hermit, he's got that walking staff, and he's got that light in the dark, and he's navigating his way through the darkness. He's not standing still. He's leading himself. And so this is the energy of shifting from being afraid to, still having a little fear, but that curiosity is going to beat fear every day. There is the Sun showing up. And what I love about the Sun when it's in this position is it's really showing it in its exalted position. In other words, this is no fear. This is a little bit of ego, but in the best, most healthy way, in the sense of, listen, I know that I still have a little bit of fear, but my curiosity about what is on the other side of that fence, what can I potentially be or do or become, how much can I achieve, outweighs the fear by so much more, because now we are in the King of Discs, okay? We went from the potential of creation to going, oh no, we're doing this thing. I am, the king, that masculine energy, the leadership role, really stepping into it and not being afraid to go to battle, but also knowing when to sit down and listen to guidance and advice and be a strong leader. And so that's where we're at, really stepping into the self, guiding the self forward and not being afraid. So this is really, I think, beautiful, because if you think about what I just said, we have the Queen, now we're moving to the King, and so we're moving up to the next level. The Queen comes before the King on the tarot deck. And so, not saying that, men are above women, I'm just saying in the tarot deck, the Queen comes first and then the King. And so we're advancing up to the next step, so that we're no longer holding ourselves back. We're breaking through that glass ceiling. So let's see, where does this lead us? And honestly, the readings this week have 100% been saying this. It's been saying, you're getting out of your own way in the next few days. You're listening to your intuition. You're really following your own intuitive guidance and intuitive hits, and taking that advice that you're receiving from the universe, from your higher self, and seeing where, kind of being open and curious and seeing where it takes you. Well, here you are. Okay. Because first up, wow. Aries with the Emperor showing up, followed by the Moon. Here's Cancer. I'm sorry, Pisces. No, that's Cancer. Cancer showing up. So we've got a lot of major arcana in this reading. One more read, please. You got two cards. All right, let's see what we got up first. We have the Five of Pentacles, and we end with, I love it so much for you, the Nine of Cups. What a fantastic reading. Let's see what's underneath. So here's that worry, a doubt, and fear that's been holding you back. The Nine of Swords, the Prince of Swords, but there is still, even though you have had, fear, worry, doubt, something has stopped you in the past, the curiosity of what could be, of your potential, has never fully left you. And so here we have the King of Wands. So now you're kind of more mature. You've looked at the big picture. You're ready. You're ready to step into this. Four of Swords. You've done a lot of healing, a lot of growing, a lot of getting to know yourself. the devil. You've really done a lot of work on the shadow, on those toxic thoughts, identifying your fears, identifying your patterns, identifying, where have you been self-sabotaging yourself. What has that led to? The 10 of Wands, ready to lay it down, let go of that baggage and realize your potential. Because here we are, because that was the underlying card. So that's the cards that's supporting this reading, kind of showing you everything I said, more or less repeating itself. But here's where you're going. The Emperor, the Moon, the 5 of Discs, the 9 of Cups. So look, you are really ready to, it's not that you are, what is the word I'm trying to say? It's not that you're 100% the best of the best, or with uncertainty that you will succeed. There's still that potential that it may not work, the potential that this time you may have to try again, that you're going to have to learn the lessons from whatever doesn't work and recalibrate. The potential is still there, but you see now how you held yourself back, and you're like, instead of letting that be the thing that is the reason why you stop yourself, that is the reason why you make, excuse me, I'm getting all sorts of fired up, getting the coughs here. The reason why you hold yourself back, instead of allowing the excuses to be, instead you use that to motivate you, to remind you that, you know what, you're not that person anymore. You have changed. You have become more aware. You've grown, and now you are not afraid to go for the W, baby. Oh yeah, it's a W here, kid. We're gonna get what we want, what we deserve, and not let anything hold us back. This is you realizing your potential and just becoming who you're meant to be, darling. I mean, this is really no longer stopping yourself, no longer holding yourself back, no longer allowing your toxic fears, thoughts, patterns, and habits to tell you who you are, and instead you standing up and going, oh, no, that was just a whole bunch of BS that I've been carrying around. BS meaning belief systems that I've been carrying around my whole life that was never true. I've done a lot of healing. I've done a lot of growing, and now I'm stepping into the leadership role, and I'm going for the bag. I'm so excited for y'all. Listen, what a big week of transformation this has been. I am so glad to have been a part of it. And it's only Wednesday. Let's see where else we're going, all right? Y'all come on back tomorrow. Can't wait to see what else we have in store. I am so glad you were here. If you've made it this far, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because you know you want to. And this is a new channel, and I could use all the eyes I could get on it so the algorithm kicks me out there, all right? I love you so much. Y'all have a great day. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.